I want to present a company called Gold Mining Inc., trading on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker GLDG. The reason is that this is a company that trades at multi-year lows, extremely cheap. Their gold resources are only worth $1 an ounce. At the end of this video, click on this link in the description box. There's an entire presentation explaining how this company is effectively 80% or 90% more discounted than anything out there. If you're bullish on gold, I urge you to stop everything you're doing and download this carefully drafted report now. Good afternoon. I'm still reporting on danger ahead. Recently, Matt Gaetz made a surprise announcement at a Trump rally.
Give us the ability to fire Nancy Pelosi, take back the majority, impeach Joe Biden, and I'm going to nominate Donald Trump for Speaker of the United States House of Representatives. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Well, that was interesting.
This morning, President Trump acknowledged that he would accept the nomination for Speaker of the House of Representatives. Within an hour, Representative Jim Jordan, who had previously said he was not interested in the job, changed his mind and decided to enter the race. 2 hours later, Steve Scalise decided to jump in. I'll bet Mike the Traitor Pence regrets making these remarks last night.
I'm deeply disappointed that a handful of Republicans would partner with all the Democrats in the House of Representatives to oust the Speaker of the House. But I expect before the week is out, there'll be more votes on who will be elected Speaker of the House. And I expect that most of the Republicans in the Congress will vote again for Kevin McCarthy, the way they voted 15 times over earlier in the year. What troubles me about this is that none of this, and maybe the days and weeks that this will now capture the Congress of the United States, is doing anything to solve the challenges that American families are facing in this economy.
I won't go into the comments of the various candidates because I only want to propose a serious warning of danger directly ahead. Notice how the Desperado Party has been noticeably quiet this morning. There undoubtedly is a reason. They have a solid block of votes in the House. The Republicans have announced that they are taking a break until next Tuesday, when they will meet to discuss the problem after all those interested in being nominated have been revealed. I think this is an extraordinarily dangerous period for America because it gives the desperados the opportunity to do some bribery deals. How much money do you think Soros et al. Have invested in beating Trump in 2024? Remember, this includes operations at the level of state-level secretaries of state, mail and ballot operations, psychological operations, voting machine operations, etc. Mr. Dark Star Moneybag Soros has been spending so much on dominating the U.S. elections once again that he has withdrawn all of his Dark Star operation money from all of Europe to send it into the American political system to corrupt it. He knows that the turning point is rapidly approaching. He who wins 2024 in the U.S. wins it all for several generations. Let's take a guess at how much Soros and his conspirators have spent on this Kill America operation. I'd be willing to bet over $2 billion, maybe between 2 and 5 billion USD. I think pulling out of Europe could free up another couple of $1 billion of anticipated spending in the U.S. alone in the coming year. But now there's a huge operational opening. The position of Speaker of the House just came open. How many rhino Republican votes would you have to buy to gain total control over the process? Let's say at least 5, but as an insurance policy, as many as 10 or 12. There are probably that many rhinos who would be for sale depending on the price offered. Let's say he would be going after 10 votes just for easy math. So with $1 billion to spend on this one huge operation, that would mean only $100 million apiece. But would that be sufficient to ensure victory? So what do you think the new worth of the average rhino would be? Certainly more than $1 million per, but let's just say $20 million per. Who could resist that much? So let's be generous and say the price of poker in this, the highest stakes game in human history, $200 million per vote as the going price. Do you think you could buy 10 votes for that? It is an open question, but I wouldn't want to bet my fate on it. There has never been an auction of this scale in human history, to my knowledge anyway. Could 10 congresspersons be found to sell their one single vote for $200 million per vote? That's a very profound question, a huge bet on the fate of our nation. How can we stop it? We can't. It's too huge, too unprecedented. One thing is for sure, the bad guys have the money to do it. At stake is only the fate of human freedom. I think only God can help freedom out. I think we all should pray at every meal between now and 1 week from today, because next Wednesday morning, the voting begins. Would the desperados even run a candidate? Doubtful. America is totally up in arms because of Biden's destruction of America. I think with this much on the line, the desperados have got to get behind 1 or 2 candidates, all of them rhinos, to ensure a big win for endless totalitarianism, or a huge win for human freedom. God has got to be on our side, but repent and beg His mercy on the United States. So pray and pray and pray as close to unceasingly as possible for the next week. I'm still reporting from just outside the citadel of world freedom. Good day.